Hello, assholes. Pat Ryarky here, also known as the Patriarchy. All hail the Patriarchy. Well into 2017. Animated Snow White parody under attack for fat shaming. I had no idea this movie was coming out. I had not heard about this movie. I had not seen a trailer for this movie, which is baffling to me. I'm assuming it's because it's a Korean film. It might be a low-budget animated film like that, Wizard of Oz animated film that came out a few years ago. I don't see this making a lot of money. But there's a hilarious story here. And it's supposed to break down beauty standards. So, overweight girls aren't beautiful and pretty. And the movie's going to challenge the idea society has about beauty, even though there's a biological basis for why people are more attracted to people in shape that aren't overweight. But fuck biology, it's all about feelings. But the hilarious thing was is that they released a poster to market this film. And wait till you see this thing. It's fucking hilarious. There's the picture of Snow White, right? And then there's the overweight Snow White, and it says, "What if Snow White was no longer beautiful and the seven dwarfs not so short?" So they're saying that because she's fat, she's ugly. That's fucking brilliant. Now, I know that's not the theme of the movie, but that's how it comes off on the poster. So it backfired. They made this like movie with a message, and Chloe Moretz is in it, known feminist, huge Hillary Clinton supporter. And this came out, and she was like, "Oh shit," because it is. This is the most fat shaming thing I've ever seen in my life. It's just so overt about it. It's like, hey, fat. And you know what? And it's not like I'm not saying I'm not being a fat shamer. I've thought plenty of girls that were overweight were beautiful girls, had terrific faces, beautiful complexions. You'll see a really pretty beautiful girl that's overweight, and you'll see guys that are handsome that are overweight. I've heard vice versa. So, yeah, beauty. In that sense, yeah, you can't just be that one because in the poster you legit just make it. Well, beauty's because she's fat, and if the movie's about challenging the standards of society and how they view people, I guess that's fine. But you're not putting it across in the marketing. Let's read some of the article though, and then we'll get back to it and wrap it up. A soon to be released animated show, animated Snow White parody, has come under fire after its promotional poster in Cannes depicted shorter, curvier princess and asked, "What if Snow White was no longer beautiful and the seven dwarfs not so short?" Red Shoes and the Seven Dwarfs is a Korean-made English-language film starring Chloe Grace Moretz. Its premise, the dwarfs are actually cursed princes seeking a pair of magical red shoes that will transform them back to their original stature. But those shoes belong to Snow White, who also uses them to transform herself from a short, rounder woman into a tall, slender one. The controversy around the film and its premise began when Kyle Buchanan, a New York Magazine reporter, and Tess Holliday, an outspoken plus-size model, spotted the Cannes poster that suggested a bigger Snow White was not beautiful Snow White. "How did this get approved by an entire marketing team?" she tweeted, tagging Moretz. "Why is it okay to tell young kids being fat equals ugly?" Yeah, you should tell them it's unhealthy, not ugly. That's true. Ugly is very mean. You should tell them, like, this isn't healthy. You shouldn't be overweight. Like, I hope the movie has a message at the end that Snow White's willing to, like, start exercising and work on her body instead of putting on magic shoes. I walk past this billboard every day at Cannes, and I'm just... He's traumatized. Oh my god, I can't believe it. This Chloe Moretz cartoon also seems questionable. Both tweets drew thousands of likes and retweets, eventually prompting a response for both Moretz and the production company. "I am just appalled and angry as everyone else. This wasn't approved by me or my team. Damn it, Hit Girl. Need to go kick some ass." The actual story is powerful for young women and resonated with me. I'm sorry for the offense. That was beyond my creative control. Yeah, because Chloe Moretz is a overweight, chubby girl. She's not in really, really good shape. She looks absolutely nothing like this. In a statement to the New York Post, Locust Corporation, the production company behind Red Shoes and the Seven Dwarfs, apologized and promised the ad campaign would be terminated. Our film, Family Comedy, carries a message designed to challenge social prejudice related to standards of physical beauty in society by emphasizing the importance of inner beauty. Jesus Christ. That sounds awful. A spokeswoman said, "We appreciate and are grateful for the constructive criticism of those who brought this to our attention." Constructive criticism. You mean that your whole idea behind your movie backfired? This may not be the only controversy the film faces. The trailer depicts two dwarves hiding under the furniture watching as Snow White disrobes in the evening. What? A trailer with dwarves watching her undress? A little bit rapey. Great for kids. The trailer to the movie is horrifying. Voyeurism, invasion of privacy, and body shaming. This film is due to be released in 2018. Well, I don't know if this film's going to do well or not. This is questionable because it seems like the people they're going to market it to are going to turn against it because of stuff like this. Whether it's a good or bad film is still up in the air. I have no fucking idea. I'm just going to assume it's a bad movie because I've heard nothing about this, and it sounds... I mean, I don't dislike the premise, and I like Chloe Moretz and all, but... Yeah, it's all about everyone accepting her inner beauty, and her accepting her inner beauty instead of being this. This is like, hey, Lena Dunham as Snow White. I don't want to see that. I don't think anyone... This is like when Amy Schumer was going to play Barbie. You guys keep losing the plot. It's not that we have entirely an issue with overweight people. It's how you use it in stories and stuff, or how you use people and so on. It's how it works contextually. This comes off like virtue signaling. And then when you do this, it contradicts the virtue signaling to make it like, well, then what the fuck are you even saying? Even though I get the point, it's trying to say, like, you know, people don't consider this beautiful. But it's a marketing campaign. You can only get it very simply. You can only get your message out very directly and in a simple way to the person. So it's like, what if Snow Longer White was no longer beautiful, and the word beautiful is overweight. And I love Chloe Moretz, like, my team, we didn't approve it. It's like, what, your team sits around and looks at all the marketing for this animated film you did the voice for? Does Chloe Moretz have that much pull in Hollywood? Is she a name? Has she been in a hit movie? Like, all the movies she stars in bombs. I don't know. What do you guys think in the comments? Do you think this is I mean, I think it's hilarious. I just want to point this out because of the comedy of it. I don't really give a shit about this movie and what it's about or anything. But what do you think about it in the comments? Do you like the idea of this movie? Do you think it's good? Do you think you might go see it? Have you watched the trailer? I haven't watched the trailer at all, actually. Maybe let's look at it a little bit. Maybe the animation's better than I think it is before we wrap this up. Let me see here. Maybe the animation looks legit. I don't know. I have this bad feeling it's going to look like really cheap Korean animation. Yeah, it does. Anyway, guys, this is the Patriarchy. Like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, go fuck yourselves.